Hello, today we will learn to plot any root on the number line. So let's suppose we have to plot a root x. This could be anything like 6.2, 7.3, 6, 3, 5 or anything. Now let's suppose we have to plot this. So root x. So we will draw a line measuring x centimeter, x units. So this AB, we draw AB, we will draw AB equal to x units. Now we will draw 1 centimeter, 1 unit from B to this, B to C. So our AB was x units, BC is 1 unit. So if AB is x, BC is 1, we get AC is equal to x plus 1 unit, right? This is x, this is 1. So this total is x plus 1. Now we will take this x plus 1, this whole AC as our diameter and draw a circle. This AC is the diameter. So our radius is x plus AC upon 2, half of AC, x plus 1 by 2. So we will draw basically a circle like this, taking radius as half of AC. This circle will also come like this. We don't need to draw this like this. Okay, we can also draw like this. So we will draw a circle taking midpoint here as radius. We don't need to mark this. We only need to make sure that AC is the diameter. And now from B we will draw a perpendicular 90 degree like this. This is the 90 degree from B. So there is a property of circle, like if I will put it here, if this is the circle and this is, let's suppose this is the center and this is the chord. So the angle made by the chord at the center and the angle made at any segment in the angle made in the relative segment. I mean, like if the chord divides the circle, like this is, if this circle, we have this chord, this is dividing into two segments. This is the larger segment and this is the smaller segment. So all the angles, when we talk about the angles, all the angles in the major segment and or all the angles in the smaller segment. We don't compare the smaller and all the angles in the major segment are equal and all the angles like this. If this is the chord, these are all the angles that it is forming in our larger segment, and this below is the angle which are being formed in the smaller segment. So all these angles and all these angles are, all the angles in the major segment are equal and all the in the minor are equal. They are not themselves equal but to each other equal, like this is x, this is x, this is x, and this is y, this is y, and all these forms will be y. So here this is the chord AB and this is the angle that is getting formed in the major segment. So if this is x, this will be 2x. So basically the angle formed at the center and the angle formed at the segment, it is the segment angle is half of the angle formed at the center. So this is 2x and this will be x. So here we have a circle here and this is the diameter. So the diameter is the longest chord. Diameter is also a chord and it is the largest chord. So when we draw the angle like this in this segment. See, when the diameter is the chord, both segments are equal. This is also same size segment, this is also, both are equal segments. So now this angle in the segment would be half. So if this angle would be half of this angle, and this is 180 degree. At the center we have 180 degree. So this will be our 90 degree angle. Now see, we have a right angle triangle A, C and D. Let's draw it here. We have a triangle like this. Our right angle is D. Here the right angle is D, and we can name any as A and C. Okay, so and we have from the D we have a perpendicular like this. See here, this is the right angle D, and now here we are drawing a perpendicular to the AC, which is our hypotenuse. So here from D to C, sorry, from D to B, DB is our, so this is the triangle in simpler form. This is basically the same thing. Now AB is X, AB is X here, BC is 1 here, this is X, this is 1, and this whole is X plus 1. So here AB is X, BC is 1. So now we have a simple formula, that is this: when we draw a perpendicular from the 90 degree angle to the hypotenuse, its length is BD square is equal to AB into BC. So BD square here is equal to X into 1. So BD will be X into 1 under root, that is under root X. That's it. But we had to only plot we had to plot under root X. X can be anything. So here could be any number. So BD is basically our under root of X. Now as we have to plot it on the number line like this is the number line. So we will just take BD as a radius from the compass like this, and draw like a circle like this. We will draw a circle taking its radius, and this length from B to where the circle will touch on the number line, this will also be the radius. Like BD is the radius, this is the radius, and this will be the radius. All the will be radius, and all of them would be under root X. But we have to plot on the number line, so our B, and let's name this point as E. So our BE will be under root X.